have these in Chinese too. 还有什么？ What kind of words are these? 因为如果所以 Right? Words like that. English and Chinese, we both have them. We have the same idea for these words. What are they for? 如果我回家 Is that a sentence? Is that a whole idea? 如果我回家有意思吗？这个句子有意思吗？ Does that sentence have any meaning? Come on, it's an easy question, yes or no?
No.
Does that have a meaning? No meaning,
No.
right? It's not a whole idea. It's only half of an idea. 中文也是。如果我回家，你在等，所以呢 what will happen? If I go home, then what? Right? It's the same thing in English and in Chinese. In Chinese, this is not a sentence. People get lazy and they don't care about their own grammar. So in Chinese, you get people who write 如果我回家 and then they put a period. And then they write another sentence. 是不好。不好的中文，不好的英文。It's just not good language because it doesn't mean anything, right? So 英文跟中文这边是一样的。Just because you do it doesn't mean it's good Chinese. 这是不好的英文，不好的中文 right? So we have these words. 还有一个，我、你、他、我们、你们、他们。Pronouns, right? I, you, he, right? 英文跟中文一样，我可以说 Steph 老师会这样子，还是我可以说我会这样子 right? You don't usually talk about yourself with your name. You use I as 我，英文跟中文一样。Right? 这边有没有不一样的问题？差不多是这样的 right? It's basically the same problems, the same sentences. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We only have 7. Where's number 8? 已知、已被、已本、以为、以量。中文有。英文有没有？
Yeah.
We do.
A piece of.
We can use words like a piece of something, but if I say, for example, a bottle of water, I can also say a water. I don't need a bun of book, right? We don't have that word, a book. Books, 就好. Person, people. So we don't have this kind of word. We have a noun that can talk about the shape or the size or the amount. A bottle of water, a cup of coffee, a bag of stuff, a stack of books. 可是英文的都是名词，是很简单用的 right? A class of students 都是这样子。 所以这个英文都没有。We don't have these. But we have these. So, this is where a lot of students have problems. This is where a lot of students don't understand why there's a problem. Because this, we all have. 英文、中文都有。如果你不小心，你的中文不好，如果我回家，如果你的中文不好，英文也不好。Alright? There are some things where in Chinese, this is not important. And in English, it's very important. 可数跟不可数的名词要重要的。Countable, uncountable nouns, very important. There are places where something matters more in one language, not the other. But we have the same questions. You can do different things. 它可以变成动词，它可以变成动词。But an adjective cannot be a verb. What we can do is an adjective can be a noun in English. Did you know that? Can you think of any examples? When can we make an English adjective like a noun? Your adjective, 你们的形容词可以变成动词。In English, 不行。I happy is just wrong. 我快乐可以 I happy 不对。So, what about this? Can you think of any examples? I'm Canadian. What are you? Okay. Canadian, Taiwanese. 形容词还是名词？ No. How many Canadians do you know? Is that right? So, come on, you guys can help me here. If you don't say anything, then you don't have to be here in class, right? Come on, guess. Is this right or wrong?
Wrong.
Wrong. Why?
Yes.
If there's no S there, does that mean Taiwanese are uncountable? 有那么多台湾人是不可数的。Is that it? 是吗？
No.
So, ask the question. Ask. If you can look at this and you have no question in your head, then you're wasting your time here. Go have lunch, go do something else, because you'll get nothing out of this class. 你这边没有问题。Ask the question. Come on.
So Taiwanese and Chinese is attractive.
It's an adjective. Is it? What do you guys think? 你觉得呢？可以这样子吗？ I know many happy. 可以吗？有点奇怪。 if we try turning the sentence around? This one isn't the best example, maybe, so let's try something else. How about the Canadians are polite? Right?
Yeah.
What about Taiwanese people? The Taiwanese is. The Taiwanese is. What do you guys think? Is that right?
Oh, I think it's wrong.
Think that one's wrong?
That's correct.
Okay. So the Taiwanese are polite. Okay. Why? Ask why. If you can ask the
But I
question.
have no idea why Taiwan is don't add an as in bottom.
Okay. That's a good question then. Why don't we add an S? So, we had the idea, maybe it's an adjective, right? Let's try this one different. Do you know a lot of rich people? Do you guys know a lot of rich people? People who have a lot of money? Yes, no? Do you know any rich people? Are rich people polite? No. A lot of rich people are jerks, right? So, what if we put in here, rich, Yolchen, is an adjective, right? Kaima? Why not?
You have to put the as in
But riches as a noun is a different word. We have a noun, riches, but that means money. It's just wealth. Riches means money. It's not people. So, how about we'll just turn the question around again to the Chinese. Why can you say 我快乐? 为什么可以这样子? How can you do that in Chinese? You what happy? Don't we need a verb?
Still.
Why? 为什么可以? How can you do that?
Still. Verb.
Why? How can you do that and not have problems? If I say, I book, what does that mean?